microphone's on. That's okay. Alright. This is bothering me, so I'm gonna work on the blue some more. I'm gonna get me a new brush. Camera here. Let me move my knife out of the way so I can get a little closer. Suppose I'll start talking a bit when somebody shows up. I'm a little early, it's alright. Oh, this is going to be challenging to paint. It's a lot of tight corners. If I can do that the way I'm thinking I want to do that, it'll look really nice though. Alright. That'll look good. It'll break up that red because the red is not the primary color. Keep moving it around. Just trying to get some crisp lines. That was good. Crisp lines, so that's less work for me later. Oh, that's got to get redid. I'm just trying to minimize the amount of touch-ups I'm going to have to do later. Alright. There's some imperfections in the print here, but I'm just going to paint over it. And we'll see what it looks like later. Alright, I want to be careful right here so that we don't gob up the detail on this one here. Water there, and just fill this in here. There's my scraper. Ooh, I got somebody here. Good morning. Careful that we don't gob it up. Good morning. Who we got? Goodness gracious. Man, this is going to be a challenge. Come on, Timu brush. I know you can do it. Oh, he's coming apart. Goodness, who's that? Arky. Well, thank you. I'm not sure how to say your name, but I appreciate y'all the same. I'm just working on my tank here. It is a lot. It's a lot more challenging than I had expected it to be. But we're just gonna keep plugging away at it. You see my palette? Yeah, you can see it. I have tons of this paper, but I'm notoriously stingy with my art supplies. Alright. Let's see, we said this is going to be red, so we'll just kind of tighten it up here. Alright. Get a nice even coat. Arkanaz. Arken as Einbrick. Oh, I mean, just known as Einbrick though. It's it's a me, Shark Boy. Oh, Mr. Einbrick. Please, you could join me. Hope you had a nice Monday. Oh, I fudged up. I gobbled it up too much. So what's going on with you, bro? Oh goodness. Brother Oddball. Hi, friend. That's my friend. Y'all too good to me, you know. I'm just an idiot trying to paint something. Ooh. I've actually been sitting here, I think, an hour already. Over an hour, because I want to block out all these colors so I can move on to the fun stuff. But damn, this thing's got a lot going on. Well, hello, Sharky. Fast as a shark. Is that right? Bless you. My kid's in the bedroom. Let me see what chat says. I've been laughing at the political spurring on Twitter, otherwise not too much. Also, hail oddball. Yeah, I'm glad I stepped back from social media for a little while because it's just, that's enough to make you crazy, man. And not just what's going on in the States, you know, UK and France have all kinds of stuff going on. I'm gonna need a bigger 2024 bingo card. Is my camera on? All I got is the. Oh my gosh! You know what? You know what? I forgot to put it on transition. That's my bad. I've been painting this whole time and nobody said anything. Oh, sorry. You know what? I'm not going to edit that out when I post this to YouTube. I've been painting this whole time and nobody said anything. Oh, yeah, I boomered it because I started so early. My bad, my bad. Dang. Maybe I should get tested for autism. It's not all be red. I like Einberg. I'm sitting here talking about painting. Einberg just sat there like, oh, okay, I'll take his word for it. He's painting. Hey. I gotta be on the spectrum. I tell you what. You may have boomered it. You damn. You know, coincidentally, I had a dog named Boomer. He was a Boston Terrier, and Hims was a good boy. He's passed now. God rest his soul. All right, that's red. We're gonna make this here door red too. If I can do this without drowning the details. Oh. This will look really cool when I'm done, but for right now it's kind of like it's a big slog. But if I did something else, like last night, actually I had a headache last night, and I said I don't feel like painting, so why don't what did I do? I think I played Hoi 4, and I like invested like 2 hours into it, and then I just got into one of those slog campaigns where it's like I would have to sit there for like 6 hours in order to like beat it, and then at the end of the night I'm like, okay, it's bedtime, and I was like, okay, so what did I actually achieve? Yeah, it was fun for a while, but I should have. Dang, they're gonna make me go back in there. I should have probably grinded it out and painted out. Would have been more fulfilling, I think. I'm not mumbling too much, am I? I got headphones. Here, we staying on camera. So anyway, oh, let's see here. Here on the internet, you have to be at least a little spectroid to willingly associate with the Chudmancers. I mean, if there was any doubt, you should see how OCD I got about the STL and the WoW camera archives. Good people, by the way. I'm shocked how many decent folk are in your ranks. Typically in fan groups, it's mostly chaff with a couple decent folk. Yeah, I would say overall, oh, yeah, overall, the members of Chudhammer are pretty solid folks. I mean, there's the oddball there too, but you know, if you have a big enough group, you're gonna have the oddball. I include myself in that group, by the way. Alright. Now see, this is where a good idea comes back to bite you, because I said, let me do the door with a red frame. And then the center will be blue. But now I have to like paint around it. And it's gonna need 2 coats. Ah! It's okay, I fix. It'll look nice when it's done, but for right now, like, damn. And we'll come up on this. These frames around these wings, these wing icons, these are all going to be gold. And the floral stuff is going to be green. It's the same kind of green I've done on all the other Space Marines, like a dark, like an ivy green, and then highlighted with like a lime green. I like some uniformity, you know what I mean? Hold on, I'll check the chat in a minute. I get smoother strokes when I hold the brush farther away like this. Oh, wow, it's a lot. Speds of feathers spurred together. Huh. Oh, happy trigger. Hello, hello. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, for oddball, STLs. still have my Chinese app. It's called Xianyu. I think I mentioned it before. It's kind of like Chinese eBay. But anyway, I was following a couple sellers on there, and they sell STLs for super cheap. So, like, I think I posted like the Chaos Warriors pack. I posted a screenshot in the Discord last night. I paid, I think, 60 cents for that on this app. So maybe tonight I'll go back on there and I'll add some stuff to. I was trying to wait and see what people are going to send me for submissions before I gotta like send a link to my wife, and then she orders it. I think I talked about this last night. And then the seller will put it in her Baidu Cloud account, and then I just log into that from my home computer. Just kind of roundabout, but you get some solid stuff. Like, I'm pretty excited about the Death Guard and Night Lord's Contemptor Dreadnoughts I uploaded last night. Those look cool, but I'm gonna have to touch this up. Damn it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay on camera. Alright. Arkin, I hear you on that, good people. Oh, well, I'm glad you hear me. Everybody have a good day at work today? Ooh, that'll look pretty when it's dried up. Alright, let's get that more solid looking. I'm gonna grab some more blue. Happy trigger. Alright. Guys, my goal for the end of the week is to have all the base colors done. That is my goal. What's everybody doing? Y'all painting too? Still looking for a good STL set for the Acastus Knight Asterius, the gorilla looking Acastus with the massive conversion beamer arms. Why don't you shoot me a message on Discord, like with a picture of that, and I'll see if I can find one. Because I wasn't really focused on knights when I was browsing, but send me a picture and I'll see if I can find one. You really just have to scroll around on Senu, because they do that thing that like Cults 3D was. They'll like call it or whatever, you know, a code name for what the product is. This is almost as tedious as doing letter work. just got to do that. I can't believe I was painting for like 10 minutes without even showing the live screen. Alright. Whoop, there's some white spots, so now let's get those. I should probably use a different primer, but I already bought the grace here, so that's what I'm stuck with. I'm just like, I'm painting the detail work now, you know, like going in here, and I'm just seeing all the spots where I like missed. There's little spots of white sticking. Whoops. It happens. Oh, let's see here. We'll do, howdy friend. Hello, Ickbard, my friend. I appreciate you stopping by, man. That means a lot just to know that some of my internet friends care enough to just to come hang for a little bit. It's kind of a big ask, you know, especially when people are older and they got families, you know. So even if it's just for a little bit, I appreciate people coming and hanging out. Hey Shark, hello Vulcan. Thanks for joining. I wonder if an STL of the Imperial Knight from Martyr exists. Wouldn't mind a statue of that beast rather than a miniature. I have no time to paint today, but I made stew and bread to go with the stew. Wow, don't you have some comfort food? Alright, what's going on here? I think we're going to have to say that that door, the blue on that door is done. Alright. How are we looking? Where's the thing? Alright. Dang, this thing's way over here. Let me see if I can move this forward a little bit. Actually, I have this document camera and it is stuck to the table with some blue tack to make sure that we don't have no problems. Alright. How are we thinking? Or what we thinking? I think alright. So the frames on these are going to be gold, the wings are going to be white, that's going to be green, so it's going to be like gold, silver, green, gold, white, and then that's going to be green. Yeah, I think we're going to be looking alright. So this is going to be the command vehicle, so I didn't want it being too samey, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. Oh, that chat blew up. Let's see. What else am I supposed to do? Ignore the short? If I have time, I'll pop in and chat. You know, that makes my heart happy. I appreciate that. Ignore the short. You better not ignore that short. You know what happens when you ignore shorts? Sometimes they get a little bitey, you know? I just noticed this thing has like a big jewel on it, and that'll look really pretty when you paint it like a Baharoth blue or something, like a gemstone color. Alright, let's see if I can get this. That's going to be a huge pain. Even if I did a sub-assembly, that would still be a pain. Let me see this chat here. 7 people. Man, look at me. I got more viewers than Marshall Bowman. I'm certain that's not true. I think he's got a big following. Let's see. It's the first time I was able to make it because Twitter only pinged me when you posted the VODs on YouTube. Well, those gets. Absolute gets. Just edging it up closer. Alright. About whipped. Oh, and then here, let me get to a point I can start talking. Oh, that looks cool on the when I'm looking at it on my screen. The red on the blue. If I had some yellow in there, it'd be Superman colors. Get some more water in there. A little more water. Alright. Which one? This one. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. Stew is always delicious when made properly. Solid choice. Ickbar. That's a Nyquist. Me and Sharky had that one and all the weapon variants. Nice. Thank you, King. It was one of my favorites. Best viewers on Cyanate. Is that a skin? That's a bot. Oh yeah, it is. You know, I thought that today. I said I need to look up how to ban people because I don't know. You never know when a lunatic's gonna come in. Uh-oh. I'm getting dried paint on the bottom there. Let me scrape that off with my handy dandy scraper tool right quick. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you, I'll talk a little bit here. What happened in my day? So I wasn't feeling good last week, about Thursday. I had like weird nausea. Felt like I was going to throw up, but like didn't throw up. And I don't know, it was just kind of weird. So I went home early from work and felt alright over the weekend. And then last night, I actually had a headache. So I had to cut my painting short. Fast forward this morning, I had that same nausea feeling again, but I thought it was hunger pangs because I intermittent fast in the mornings. And so anyway, I go out in the afternoon. I had to go over to another branch. And I was on the way back. And I was like, I got the bubble guts. I said, oh God, here we go. And I actually worked with one of my best friends. There's three of us in real life best friends. We're like a triumvirate. And so me and one other guy live in the same town, and we actually work the same place. He actually got me a job at where I'm working now, like 8 years ago. So anyway, he sent me a message. He's like, I'm in the bathroom taking a Monster Duke. And I was like, no, I need to use that bathroom. Because the bathroom in question is the one upstairs next to my office. So anyway, I go upstairs. I know he's in the bathroom, but I'm mad because he's in there. You want to use the one by my office because it's cleaner. Not as many people use it. Anyway, he was in there, and I jiggled that handle so hard, and made him scream. Anyway, it's pretty fun when you work with your boy. Actually, me and him have known each other since 6th grade. Isn't that crazy? I'm in my mid-30s now. And we met in 6th grade. We actually met at Saturday Detention because I had like 100 tardies. I had like 100 tardies, and this dude had like 130 tardies. And we were like, well, what are you in for? What are you in for? And that's how we became friends. vehicle is coming along quite nicely. Thank you. I This is the first tank I painted in like 8 years. So the last one I painted was a Land Raider, but it was like all blue with a couple white accents. So it was not as ambitious as this one. Also, this one is all 3D printed, so it's a lot chunkier than a plastic model. Ooh, I'm sorry. I really like the color scheme of this tank. It's nice to look at. Thank you, Mr. Pig Killer. I'm hoping it'll be even more striking. Like I said, like the model has got so much going on. It's kind of hard to pick a spot to like start at. You know what I mean? So I actually started on I think I did the base coat. I did the blue first, and then I did the tracks and the bottom. And then I varnished it because I was like, it's so heavy. I thought the weight of the vehicle dragging on this here hobby mat, I thought it would, keep scuffing the paint up. So the tracks, the bottom of the tracks are varnished. And I'm just keeping on this plastic to try to mitigate any paint chipping before it gets to a finishing point. And I got a lot of compliments on the vibrancy of the colors, and that's just a personal, like an aesthetic of mine. I just like bright colors. Grim dark is cool and everything, but bright colors are cooler, in my opinion. Oh, this thing. Oh, it's your subconscious longing for China. That's why you're not feeling well. Yeah. That's it. It's not that I ate a pretty rare steak. I'm sure that's not it. Alright, don't fudge this up. Don't fudge this up. I started going to the gym and lifting again. And let me tell you something. If anybody is a lifting bro and you stop lifting for whatever reason, and then you try to get back into it, that is a humbling experience right there. I've gone through this nonsense like, oh my gosh, at least 4 times in my adult life, where we were lifting, then we stopped lifting, then we try to get back into it, and it's a struggle. But during COVID, as before COVID, I was in the best shape of my life. Like, I was lifting like a beast. I was nice and trimmed up. I'll do like an hour on the elliptical on like level 15, and then go and do full body lifts. And then COVID happened, and the gym, well, first it was closed, and then they reopened for like at weird hours that I couldn't make because I wasn't staying home collecting unemployment. But like, I was squatting 400 plus pounds, the benching 300, and well, then everybody's stuck at home because of COVID, and I found that I liked red wine a little too much, and he started gaining weight back and getting out of shape. And then they opened up a Planet Fitness in my town, and we started going there, and we got back into it. I started getting trimmed up again, getting strong again, and then we had a second baby, and then I had to stay home, take care of the baby. Anyway, we trying to get strong again. Ooh. Oh, let me see here. Oh, sorry. Let's see. I really like color scheme. Thank you again. What's up, homies? Hello, Texan friend. I was generally in trouble for absence or refusing to do homework on rare occasions using sidewalk chalk to annoy the locals. Yeah, I was pretty good about doing my homework because first in my high school, I thought everything was easy. I'm not sure if that's because I was like gifted or if they had to teach down because all the other kids were stupid. Probably, maybe both. But yeah, I never found it difficult. The only class I had any problems with was math, and that's because in the first year, actually the first week of school, we had this teacher, he's an old guy, and he fell down the stairs on the first week of school, and then we had substitutes the whole rest of the year, and I didn't learn nothing. Oh gosh, who's that? Oh, Happy Trigger. Thank you, Happy. Anyway, so after that, yeah, I didn't learn anything. So I always barely managed to squeak by in math in high school with a C. And wouldn't you know it? Am I on camera? Sorry. Wouldn't you know it? Now my job revolves around math. I learned that on the job though. Number crunching and finance and such. Oh, let's see. Shark in middle school be like, yeah, girls, you can say I'm a tart. Okay. Dang. I tell you what, if I'm ever single again, I'll use that pickup line. What's up, ladies? You ever been with a tard? You wanna be? Attaboy. The gains to be gotten are limitless. Lightweight, baby! Yeah! Time to do this! Let me tell you something. He was, Ronnie Coleman was an inspiration. And I also watched the one, who's the guy? The guy who cusses all the time. He's got that gym. It's called like Iron Addicts Gym. That's the dude who had a heart attack, and doctor told him he would never lift again. Well, he started lifting again anyway. I'm certain it's going to kill him again, or it will kill him one day. But he ain't stopping. I can't remember his name right now. Oh, C.T. Fletcher. I think that's his name. He's got a really good documentary too. C.T. Fletcher. I think that's his name. The Pumping Iron documentary is good too. It makes Arnold Schwarzenegger look like a lunatic. But I think, there's a couple Doomer posters on Twitter. I'm sure everybody knows. And I feel like if they would just get some damn exercise and talk to people in real life, they'd feel a lot better. But they generally get defensive when you give them suggestions, but everybody's got to find their own path, Okay, we're starting to come together here, even though this trim is a pain in my ass. Oh, I don't know if anybody. Did everybody have a nice Monday? Blank white spots. Oh, goodness. Oh. How did you survive the Dark Elder groupie attack? Well, I told you. I believe I told you, didn't I? I shit on myself. Sorry, I pooped on myself. I'm trying not to cuss. Common defense mechanism among animals is to void your bowels. Alright, that's going to be That in there's gonna be red. Okay, it's actually kind of a bit of a wild time at work today because my direct supervisor is on vacation, and I work in a bank in the loading department. So really, most of my job lately is trying to find busy work because not many people are getting loans because the market sucks and nobody wants to get a high interest rate loan. So a lot of our loan business right now is commercial loans because businesses need financing no matter what. And that's why I have time to hunt for STLs and things of that nature. Listen to podcasts and such. Alright, I think that's okay for right now. Oh, yeah, I got into lifting too for about 7 consecutive months until I fell off. Haven't been able to get back on track. Well, actually, I had an injury. I don't know how it happened. When you get old, sometimes you just hurt yourself. And it was my inner thigh on my right leg. Like, I call it the vagina muscle. That's because it's more prominent on women. That it's like the long leg muscle on the interior of your thigh. And they have a machine called the hip abductor that lets you work that out. And I'm just taking one look around here. Like you see the video, like a strong woman like crushing a watermelon with her legs. That's the muscle she's using. But anyway, I had injured that muscle doing something, and I recovered enough. I was able to start doing that machine, and it's weird because every other muscle I have has gotten weak. From not lifting, except for that one. I'm still lifting the maximum weight on the machine. It's like 250 pounds, and you drop the little extra weight at the top is 15. So 265 pounds, I'm still lifting on that hip abductor muscle. I'm not doing. I used to do 30 reps on it, but I only did 15 this time, just so I make sure I wouldn't hurt myself. Anyway. Is that right? Oh, yeah, it is right. Okay. I need to come back in with the red on this. You what? Oh, Mr. Oddball. Where do you live? What city? I don't want to bet. Where do you live? But what city do you live in the UK? It's all right there. We're coming together. I'm on camera, kind of. I'm trying to stay better about that. Oh, let's see. Oh, all right. Bye, friend. Thank you for coming, Texas friend. See what I'm saying? Even if you just coming for a little bit, I appreciate that. Just donating your time. Try to stay on. Am I staying on? No white spots. We also don't want to clog up the detail there. We're getting it, bros. I actually can't wait to get to the gold because the Retributor gold is just so pretty. I can't wait to start putting it on there. Alright, I'll just drag that around there. Oh, let's see. Family is home with my wire cutters and blueberry bushes. It's time for me to install the garden fence and plant our new blueberry bushes. I'll see you folks later. Thank you, Weinbrecht. Good luck with the blueberries. I got blueberries of my own. Let me see here. There's a lot going on here. I was saying bye to Arlen. Oh, hi, Texas friend. I'm here for long haul, doing dishes, so multitasking. Do you display any of your dudes or just store them? I have a baby, so I have to keep everything way up high. I tell you what though, I did see. I might go back and get it. Y'all know me. I'm a GameStop fiend. I think we talked about it in the last stream. But I go there about every week because they rotate product out. Sometimes there'll be different stuff in there. And I went in over the weekend and they had a display case that was marked down. And it's supposed to be for Funko Pop nonsense, but I'm not a virgin, so I don't buy Funko Pops. But the case would be, like, I'm pretty sure some Dreadnoughts would fit in there. And if I put like some sticky tack or something on the bottom of the minis, or some magnetic tape, I mean, it'd be a good little display box. That looks solid. I think that looks solid. Alright, I'm just going to touch up in here. Now, I actually kind of like the idea behind Funko Pop. They do it so just cringe. I mean, you have to have a figure for every person who shows up for a half a second in something. You know what I mean? Like, that's why these stores are stuck with all the chaff. Like, you go to GameStop's clearance on their website, it's full of all these obscure characters from nonsense. That's like, from a business standpoint, that's like dead product. Nobody's going to want that crap. It's going to end up in a landfill like all those ET games. Okay, that's the blue. Anywhere else? Oh. See, I see there's like little bits here that I missed. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. I might make these little cubic things red. But I don't want to overdo the red because this is a command vehicle. So like these eagles are going to be gold. This thing here, which looks like part of the tail, is going to be gold. I think this whole square thing here is going to be gold, and then the floor inside will be green. Gold, 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 gold. I think we're looking all right. Okay. Is my voice loud enough? I'm still kind of experimenting a bit with the sound and stuff. Alright. I think we're done with the blue. I want to get into the gold. That looks fun. Let's do some more gold. That's trash. I'm gonna have to clean up my hobby table. Alright, let's clean this here brush. Alright, where is it? Retributor armor. Look at how like nice and just gold it is. I'm convinced that the main reason Funko is still up and running is because of all the sweaty virgins who buy all the Funko Pops. You know, I don't know. One of my buddies, he buys like for the character he likes. Like he's not going to go out and buy all of them. Like Well, I don't know who would do that. I'm certain they're out there though. Man, look at this. I kind of blown away. Like, I sound weird because I'm gushing about a color, but like this is the Retribute armor is just, it's so good. I have two other golds, but they're kind of like coppery colored. Not really my thing. If I was doing dwarves or something, it'd be cool, I guess. Alright, let's do these eagles. I want to do this. Wow, look at it. You see what I'm saying? Oh, no, you don't see what I'm saying because I'm off camera. Look at this. Let me see if I can bring this forward without, maybe that's alright. I'll get this light out of my face. You know, the reason I like this Retribute armor is because I used to stack gold and silver. And this is like the color of a gold eagle coin. I guess you'd say this gold is closer to real gold, true gold, than the other ones. That'll be fun to highlight too. But you gotta be careful that you don't gob it up. I want to be careful that we don't mess these up because these eagles are going to be a focal point of the model. And these tail feathers are also going to be gold. And this really works out because my chapter master has a bird that's like an eagle that has long tail feathers. I don't know if anybody's seen my models before. Alright, this thing's so big. Oh, 40K fans gotta be careful when throwing stones, probably. Yeah, that's true. Green Stuff World's Metallic Paints. You're not the first person to recommend those to me. I'll have to check them out. Let me tell you how done I am. Here, I won't get this annoying. I went to the state capital where I lived over the weekend, and I need new paints. And I looked up to see if there was like a local game shop. There was none. There was only Games Workshop. And they blocked me on Twitter over justified criticism, so I am straight up blocking, or boycotted Games Workshop. I don't care what anybody says. You'll have some, I don't want to say fence sitters, but some of the more moderate chuds will be like, that's dumb, that's pointless. To which I say, I don't care. And then you have Wokammer says, you're powerless, chud, just give up. You can't fight corporation, chud. To which I say, yes, I can. I stopped giving Disney my money after they dumped all over Gina Carano. And now look at them. I love hopeless fights. That's why I like to play Twilight of the Gods on Hoi 4. Don't ever tell me the odds. course his neck would be in a goofy spot, huh? So I say it every stream, I use Temu brushes. I can't be trusted to take proper care of an expensive brush. So I just get a bunch of Temu brushes for $10, and when one of them wears out, I chuck it. Man, look at that. Look at that gold. Look at that. That is on point. It's like a bright gold. Goodness gracious. Look at that. Sorry, I'm gushing over the colors. Look how that looks. Hold on, I'm gonna check the chat here in just a second. How pretty. Okay, sorry, I keep gushing. Yeah, you know what? You should gush over your own painting. I've seen some of your models, but I'm not sure I've seen your chapter master yet. Oh, here he is. Let's see if I can hold it. So yeah, I took this eagle from one of the Eldar Corsairs. Yeah, and it's his little Eldar eagle. I think all your characters should have a little buddy. But anyway, my chapter lore for that is that it was given to him as a gift from an Eldar craft world, because my chapter's like way out in the middle of the Ghoul stars, and so the Space Marines end up working secretly with this craft world in order to control all the threats that come out of the Ghoul stars. Oh goodness. Alright, here, the doctor's got to operate. I gotta go way up in there. Alright, this here's where you gotta control your breathing. Alright. Woo! Alright. I'm like, you know, you've been painting for a while and you start to go cross-eyed. You know, people often tell me, they say, wow, your painting is so clean. Oh, honey, that's a lot of work, a lot of touch-ups, a lot of fudging up. This song is kind of whack. I'll check the chat in a minute. I'm trying to stay on, but this detail work I gotta have it kind of right close to my eyeballs. I'll have to go back and touch that up a little bit. But these eagles, or this eagle, this one here is looking pretty good. Oh gosh. I'm trying to find a good way to get a spot on this here. What's this one? Alright. Come on, Sharky, get it together, man. Ah, yeah. Oh, well, we'll just touch that up. Whoops. Happens to the best of us. Or so I'm told. I gotta like close one eye. It's just that autistic stuff I'm talking about. I'm obsessing over details deep inside this wing that probably nobody else can see. Alright. Alright. Let's do this side here. Oh, I should probably check the chat, huh? Alright. Oh. Actually, oh, he looks really good. Thank you. That was actually, that might have been the first model I worked on last summer when I got back into, painting after like 5 or 6 years. Uh-oh. I don't know if you heard that. It sounds like a transformer blowing up. It's thundering and lightning here a little bit. What a pretty eagle. Oh, it's dark as shit out here. Bushes and fences will have to wait until sunrise. Well, sometimes plans just don't work out. Glad you came back though. Come back in with one more coat of this gold, but let's try and get in these little crevices. A crevasse. I might have to stick a thing in there and try and get some blue in that hole. That's my bad. Not getting any gold in there before. Or blue. You know what I mean. Alright. I'll tell y'all something weird that happened today. I don't know, some of y'all might see it, but I made a post. Some 16-year-old kid came into my post and did like a joke threat about accusing me to be a pedophile. Anybody see that? And I know we had a whole big thing about that last week, which I did not get mixed up in. That's just a very odd thing to say to somebody. And the fact that at any point in my time on Twitter, I can encounter a 16-year-old kid is absurd. I mean, I know you can't really stop people from lying about their age and such to get up, but make an account, but that should be an immediate account suspension. Imagine letting your kids be on Twitter where people are. Think about the insane things that you see on there. I wouldn't even let my adult kid use that website. Disgusting. I say that, but then I spend a lot of time on it. What a disgusting website. He says as he posts memes. Alright. TikTok too. Instagram too. Actually, you know what? I'm just not gonna let my kids have any social media. Man, look at that. How pretty is that? Look at that. Can y'all see that? Look at this. This thing's coming alive. Look at that. Alright, I want to finish this other eagle before I call it a night. Oh, let me see here. Does he play Freebird or repeat over the comms? Net. Later, guys. It's been chill. Oh, thank you for coming, Happy Trigger. We'll hopefully see you next time. Okay. You still planning on sending out that link to the 40K fluff? You mean the Black Library? Yep, yeah, baby. That thing's... Any friends that want to get in there, they're welcome to it. Actually, I forgot I had a huge codex collection on my PC, and I uploaded all that stuff too. So I don't have not the most recent ones, but a lot of people don't like the most recent codex, so I guess it works out. Just I'm gonna forget because I'm old. Just send me a DM on Twitter and I'll send it to you tonight. You were asking about the Black Library, right? Look at that. Yeah, hero, storm. Yeah. Affirm. I'm actually I don't remember what book number it is, but I am on Nemesis in the Horus Heresy. And a lot of people were, well, I told them I was starting, they told me they didn't like it, but I like it. As the Imperium assembles a super team of assassins to go after Horus, well, little do they know that Horus's team makes their own demon assassin, and they got some scenes and I'm like, I don't know, maybe halfway through, there's some scenes I'm like, oh, I'm like, ah, in my car I'm listening to it, can't believe what's happening. Say, what's the other one? Battle for the Abyss. A lot of people hated on that one too. They're like, it had no impact on the overall story. I'm like, well, I disagree, but I enjoyed that book. It's very pulpy. I mean, all that stuff is on there. I actually need to do the hard storage probably this weekend, but it's going to take a couple hours to back everything up. I actually have a hard drive I bought just for this occasion. I will say though, so far, my least favorite book that I read There's probably Legion, which is the Alpha Legion book. It has some good parts in it, but I feel like the Alpha Legion has their head stuck up their own ass. Like, we're so secret. Look at us, we're so secretive. Okay, but you guys like don't really get anything accomplished. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this eagle up, and then I guess to call it a wife. There's a cool scene where, like, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a cool battle scene towards the end of the book. Check the chat here in just a minute. I need to get some more paint on this palette here. That was weird autocorrect. Yeah, it was. I'm trying to figure out how to read the Horus Heresy. I think I'm just going to use the Omnibus Project as a guide. I don't know what that is. I just looked it up on online, and whoa, that's weird. There's some supports right there I missed. Like, people be, oh, you can skip these books. I'm not doing that. I'm reading everything they got. That's my mission, is to read the entire Horus Heresy series. I would say one of the hardest ones to get through, at least in the beginning, was the Descent of Angels. It's the first Dark Angels book. And I feel like part of that reason is because the narrator talks like he's reading the Canterbury Tales. But it does pick up. I thought it was like insane. Like, they send like kids with like steampunk kind of firearms into the woods on monster hunts, and these monsters like shred these kids up. You're like, dang, like that's a death blow right there. That was cool. Man, these eagles are just popping. I love it. I might need a little more gold. I need a little more gold here. Alright. I cannot believe I was painting for 10 minutes and nobody could watch me. You don't believe how stupid that is? I gotta be the worst streamer on Twitch. What was I saying? I'm trying to stay on camera. Alright. His butt sticking out right there. It's thundering outside. I hope I don't lose my internet. That would suck. You know, somebody told me you should paint good enough that you should paint to a level that the model looks good from 3 feet away, but like, that's hard for me to do, man. I want it to look good from 1 foot away. Let's see. The FW black books are pretty cool. Forge World black books. I have some Imperial armor. I got the Xenology book. By the way, if y'all have some book, like if you go looking in the Black Library folder and you see something that maybe you have that I don't have, by all means, if you want to share, let me know, because I would like as complete a collection as possible. I'm not sharing as many stories this time because I had to focus a lot on this model, especially all that trim 100 years ago when we first started the stream. I feel like when you're playing a game and you have to use your stamina or something like Call of Duty, when you zoom in and your guy holds his breath and after like 10 seconds he's like that. I feel like that's me right now because I've been laser focused for like over about 2 hours. I've been painting here, so we about ready to throw in a towel. Yeah, it's okay. You can touch that up. Alright. I think these eagles mostly done. Alright, let's see here. Hit them with one more. And then this is so big, I think I'll hit it with a little glaze, maybe like some of the coppery gold, so it will settle like between the feathers and stuff. And then I have some silver that I will highlight the edges. I was pretty excited about adding the gold because I knew it was going to be pretty. Alright, let's highlight these front bits here. There we go. I'm not trying to be all weird and silent, I just... Beautiful. You should gush over your painting. I get this solid because I don't want the greenish color. I don't want a green looking gold because the blue is showing. Alright, boys, there we go. Goodness. How long have I been streaming? Hour and 30. So I've been painting for about almost 2.5 hours. Oh. Oh, that's it for me for tonight, boys. Any questions or comments or anything? No. No. I slide into your DMs. Okay. No worries, man. If you well, if you're not, I can't even talk. If you're not, if I don't follow you, but you need, you want some of the STLs or whatever, just tag me in a post and I'll send it to you. Okay. No worries. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will be streaming again on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can catch me then, or find me on Twitter. Y'all have a nice evening. Gold looks really smooth on those Eagles. Yes, it is. I appreciate you. Y'all have a nice evening. Ah.